Some TV shows are on for 13 weeks, if they're lucky. Cheers has been on NBC for 7 years, and one of its most popular characters is Norm, portrayed by George Wendt, who is a baseball fan and devotee of beer. When I caught up with George, I wondered if doing TV before a live audience fills him with pressure.
Well, there's the pressure to do it right. In TV, even though we have a live audience on Cheers, we can always stop the cameras and, you know, crack up cute, and that way we wind up on Dick Clark's show. But the pressure to do it right is I don't know, you get to like pressure after a while. If you don't, you're really in the wrong business, because there's so much of it.
How much beer do you really drink during the production of an episode, and is it beer?
It's not beer, it's near beer, which they, I guess it's not available in draft or in kegs, so they pour cans of near beer into Coca-Cola dispensers, and out it comes, and by the time, you know, they do that before the audience gets in, and it's flat and warm and just horrible by the time we have to drink it. So in the first couple of seasons, I used to just, you know, be swilling it, you know, be a real actor, you know, sort of behaving as a bar patron on stage. Now, I have a feel for where the cameras are, and I only drink it when I'm on camera.
You grew up in Chicago.
That's right.
You're a White Sox fan?
That's right.
And you hated the Cubs, or you put up with the Cubs?
No, I like the Cubs. I don't understand Sox fans who can't abide the Cubs. The only time you'd ever really have a problem is if a World Series, you know, the happiest of all circumstances.
Also, probably the most far-fetched of all circumstances.
Hey, get out of here. Hey, hold your tongue.
What's your opinion of the Cubs going with lights?
You know what upsets me more than lights at Wrigley Field is the prospect of tearing down Comiskey Park. It's really a beautiful old park.
Beautiful park.
Some people from the Save Our Sox committee called me up and said, would you come appear at a rally to save our Sox? And I said, I really agree with you, you know, that the Sox should stay on the South Side. But as a Chicago actor who moved to Los Angeles to cut himself a better deal in film and TV work, I think it's the height of, you know, hypocrisy to suggest that the White Sox couldn't pack up and leave too. They sort of acted confused and hung up.
Do you think there'll be some kind of a letdown in your life when Cheers finally runs its course?
Yeah. Huge letdown.
Be a crash.
Yeah.
Psychological crash.
Yeah.
Do you think about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me started. You know, I can get, you know, sentimental right away. I mean, you know, but we had so many reasons to be sentimental anyway when Nick Colasanto died, when Shelley left, and now, you know, the imminent end of the show. Not, you know, all that imminent, but the end is certainly closer than the beginning.
It'll be hard to find another character like that.
It definitely will be hard.
Hey, Mr. Peterson, I really feel bad about you being cut off. Yeah. You know, I remember the good old days when you used to come in here and say something funny, I'd pour you a beer, you'd drink it, I'd pour you another one, you'd drink that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, Woody.
It's kind of a sobering thought that Norm might be the best role I've ever had. I mean, it's definitely the best role I've ever had.
So far?
Might be the best role I'll ever have.
No, but you mustn't think that of me.
No, I'm not going to think that, but I mean, you could think that and it would sober you up.
But I think a sobering thought for Norm would be an appropriate word.
Yeah, he could use a little sobering up.
When is the last time you had to pay for a beer? I mean, everybody meets you wants to say, I bought Norm a beer.
I know. It's one of the great perks of employment history. I get free beer wherever I go.
Too bad you're not in a series where you're a Cadillac salesman.
Yeah.
When Cheers finally ends, maybe 10 years from now, would you want to go into another television series, or would you want to concentrate on movie feature films if you could?
Another TV show would be great. Features would be great. You know, we just want to do good work, if possible. And, you know, the medium isn't really important. Let's say stage, feature films, and television. The more you can spread it around, it really stays interesting for you.
George Wendt, thanks very much for being with us. I hope that Cheers runs for years and years and years on NBC.
Thanks.
George Wendt, and we'll be back in a moment after these messages.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.